Happy spring. I'm Ellen, and welcome to Gently Wander, where we go on adventures of body, mind, and soul. Today we're going to talk about the spring equinox. So it's March 19th, and in the Northern Hemisphere is also when Aries season begins, and that's today at around 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. And so happy birthday to all the Aries sun people coming up. Spring equinox. Equinox comes from the Latin equi, which means equal, and noct or nox meaning night. And that is the equal amount of day and night. And then, the beginning of spring, there's newness in the air coming from the darker days and now balancing more toward the shift of more light. And so the spring equinox will be exact a little bit after 8 p.m. And we're in the final degrees of Pisces right now as I'm recording this video. And as Pisces is a water sign, it's also a mutable sign. And as such, it's about intuition, spirituality, boundarylessness. And it can also be a bit nebulous feeling, like a little bit of confusion or diffusion of energy. Whereas Aries is a cardinal fire sign, which is about freshness, newness, new beginnings, spring being sprung, the light becoming more full, the blooming of flowers. It's effervescent, it's initiatory, new, action orienting. And it's also about the self. It's the I am. That's Aries. So if you didn't necessarily feel all into the new year for the turning of 2023 to 2024, well, here's another start. And notice how you feel as the Aries consciousness energy comes in, as the sun becomes exact and moves fully into the fire element. The sun represents our consciousness. And so now might be a time to see what wants to be started or initiated, what will serve you and the I am in your story. Maybe there's a project, or maybe something wants to spring forth from you that has been incubating during the darkness. And now it's the time where the conscious energy is primed to begin and burst forth. We also have Pluto sextile the Sun and Mercury conjunct the North Node and Chiron. So with Pluto in Aquarius sextile the Sun in Aries, there is an ease or a compatibility between possibility of potentially a collective transformation with Aquarius in our conscious ability to create or initiate in the world, maybe even for the good of self and other, with Aries and Aquarius in the mix. With Mercury and the North Node and Chiron, there could be new ideas or communications that align with healing ancient wounds that can also provide a pathway to into your soul's trajectory. So combining this with new beginnings, there might be something around soul path or healing those shadows, and new ideas that want to be brought forth and expressed in a new way and initiated now between March 19th and April 20th. And by the way, on April 20th and 21st, depending on where you live, the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in Taurus will happen. So until then, what is calling you forth? And that's something that will align you with the requisite transformation and ideas that will assist you in healing and fulfilling your soul's mission in some way. I pulled two cards for us. I have Turtle here. And Turtle, this is from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Guidebook. Turtle is ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt. And to bring into balance is an adventure. So maybe there's an adventure to help bring forth this new life and newness, new creation, new ideas, new energy. And then we also have from the Journey to Kanaka Makua deck, we have Hawk. Hawk. Fulfillment is on the way. use your inner vision and pay attention to the details. Remember to soar with spirit. So those are the two cards that may give you extra meaning or context for the spring equinox and this passage. And that's it. Thanks for being here. If you like this video, maybe subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time.